Okay, let's talk about something that I think is a huge problem in the military today, and that's really leadership, high leadership. Talking generals, admin, the higher ups, where the decisions are being made, um, and works with the Department of Defense on how men and women transition out when they get out. Right now, you have guys and girls who are going through the most chaotic environments. And basically, when they decide to get out, one, they're treated like crap and they're not a part of the club anymore once they decide to get out. So that's a whole other topic. But two, once they do start their transition out, they basically are given no tools on how to descend. It's like right now, active duty is getting these men and women, it's like flying a plane. It's like getting them up to 30,000 feet. And then when the EAS and get their DD 214, they're walking out the door at 30,000 feet and they're crashing to the ground. And all of the military and everyone is going, well, I don't understand how come there's so many suicides? How come people aren't transitioning? There is no transition. They're just walking out the door. For me, when I got out, I remember the dude who came, who talked to every single one of us and did our class to get out. We did our little transition class, and they basically taught us how to collect unemployment in two different states. That was what I remember getting out. And I don't get it. I mean, that's just how it is. And this has been on my heart. I needed to get this out there, and I can tell I've got toys on the ground. I've got my kid's Bluey pail up there. I've got chaotic environment here, but this is something that needs to change. There needs to be a transition. Another way you could look at it is think of like a building, and each floor represents a rank. So yeah, E1, E2, E3, all the way up, and it's like each floor as guys get up is however long they've been in. When they're getting out, that's the door they're walking out of, and bodies are just stacking at the bottom, and it's ridiculous. There needs to be a change on the transition. There needs to be a descent. Personally, the church needs to be invited back in. The chaplains need to be, um, well, I would say shifted or transitioned or changed, because right now, what is there to transition out to? So much I saw what the Department of Defense has in place right now is taking the skill sets that you had in the military and then finding you a job that matches those skill sets. That's great, but we're not dealing with the physical challenges or the mental challenges, the emotional challenges, the spiritual challenges that these people are going to experience when they get out. They're just going to keep self-sabotaging. We have to catch them earlier, because the vets I'm working with now, man, it's tough of what they're going through and how to break the cycles on that and deal with the trauma. So this is my call out to leadership. Fix it. Let us back in. Let the counseling, the correct transition happen, because if it's happening in one place that people know about, tell me, comment. I'd love to know, because I don't know of any. I only know of the skill sets and the matching when you get out. So definitely let me know if I'm off, but I don't think I am. The leadership needs to correctly transition these men and women out. There's going to be a vast majority that want to get out, and when they do, you got to have something.